Alrighty. Hello, everyone. How do you like my new starting screen? Or starting soon screen. You can't see me right now, but that's on purpose. um, hello. I'm just gonna make both of these things go away, and here I am. Hello, everybody. It's nice to see you all again. I am extremely nervous for today's Iron Man session. So nervous. Today we are doing Chapter 2, which in my opinion is the hardest chapter in all of Fire Emblem 4. And a lot of that has to do with a lot of different things. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second, but let's let everybody get a chance to join in, settle in to the stream. Hello, how is everybody doing today? Can you hear me well? Is this am I being heard, I guess? I don't know. Oh, I meant to get my coffee. Oh, whoops. I had a coffee and everything I meant to go grab. Oh well. I'll just be thirsty this entire time. New chapter hype. Yep. This chapter, it's kind of, it's short in a sense that you have to play very fast, because this chapter's really hard, in my opinion. Yeah, I hate this chapter. This chapter sucks. Look at this over here. Not even a reason for any of this over here. Yep, this is the Lewin chapter. You get Lewin and you warp him back to the main spot, so Fury will not take over your castle, because that'd be bad. But hello. Audio is fine. I appreciate that. Thank you for telling me. I'm gonna turn down the game audio just a tiny bit on my end, because it's very loud. There we go. Oh, it's already pretty low. Never mind. Let's see if you can see everything. Yeah, you can see everything on the screen. That's very good. Oh, most boring chapter in the game? That's not correct, Elise. If you think this chapter is boring, then you did not play this chapter right. This chapter is extremely stressful in my opinion. This is the chapter that I have been dreading. This in chapter 4, and the only reason why I'm nervous about chapter 4, I'm not nervous about it per se, it's a long chapter, it takes forever, you go all around in the map, it's really annoying. This chapter on the other hand, oh man, this chapter stresses me out. So, to give you an idea of what's going to happen in this chapter, I've already done Arena and everything, so we're all good. But so I messed up in Arena, I will say that. I messed up a little bit. Not in Arena, but I did mess up a little bit when it came to organizing everybody's menu. Hope you like moving your units, because you'll be doing that a lot. Yep. So, to give you an idea of what this chapter is like, the very first village that... So, where is it? These guys will be here. I'm not gonna read it out. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna read it out, but essentially they send barbarians or brigands to attack these villages down here. And the most important village that is over here would be this one, because it has the bargain ring, and that is ridiculously helpful. Anybody who has the bargain ring on them at that moment will be able to get 50% reduced prices on anything in the shop, in the pawn shop. And that is extremely helpful. I've never ever been able to get the bargain ring before. Never. It is ridiculously difficult to get the bargain ring, and in my own playthroughs I've never been able to get it. Now down here, which is the part I'm most nervous about, is Lachesis and her 3 cross knights. Now if you keep all 3 of them alive, you get a ring. I can't remember which one it is, but it is super nice. I think it's the leg ring, which gives somebody +3 movement on your team for whoever has it, and the person I will be putting the leg ring on will be Sylvia. It is super nice and super helpful on Sylvia, because she is your dancer, and having her being able to keep up with the rest of your units is ridiculously nice. Especially when your dancers are able to dance 4 people at a time in this game. Now Kirby said they'll be fine. I've been practicing. It's the Night Ring? Okay, the Night Ring, it's similar, kind of. The Night Ring, what it does is that it, I think it's called the Night Ring. It's either the Night Ring or the leg ring that they give you. But the Night Ring in my opinion is a little more helpful. Essentially, it allows one person, if you give it to whoever you give it to, they get Kanto. And I also like putting that on Sylvia because, again, having a dancer with Canto, like, I put the leg ring and the night ring on Sylvia because it is ridiculously nice to have a dancer that can dance for people and keep up with all of your mounted units. Looking like Racing. Yep, your dancers in this game, if they're surrounded on all 4 sides of them, they can dance 4 units at once. It's very, very nice. Now Kirby said they will be, they'll be fine. Well, I practiced this part a couple times, and the first time, before my... Now, and I mean, like, I'm a very slow Fire Emblem player. I am a very, very slow Fire Emblem player, so I am not used to this chapter by no means. And before any of my units were even able to get up here, minus like a couple, essentially before my units were able to attack this onslaught of cavaliers that are up here, all 3 of the knights died, and Lachesis died, which is very, very low chance. I mean, that was the, like, I played through this twice, like, this part of the game twice as, like, as a practice round, before actually playing it on stream. And the only time, like, one of them died the first time, which already gets all 3 of them died, plus Lachesis died the first time, and that was, like, before Sigurd or anybody had to do any, like, were able to do anything. Like, I was over here, and Sigurd was able to attack one guy right here, and I think Lex was able to attack one guy right here. And I tried to put everybody over here somewhere, so hopefully that would divert their people to, like, attack them, but it did not. They will attack these guys regardless if they are in range. And it was just a combination of bad luck. Like, these guys had, like, they just weren't able to hit anybody, and the other guys were able to hit them a lot. And same with, like, the same thing with Lachesis. She was just being hit a lot, so she died, and you can't do anything about that. If she dies, she dies. You are not able to get Lachesis if she dies. And that's, like, an RNG thing. I can't do anything about it. If like that, in that scenario, I did my best. In the second scenario where I replayed it again, one of them died and I was able to get Lachesis, which was nice. The only person I had left is this little asshole. If every one of these knights dies, and this guy, he has, like, less than half health or whatever, or it could just be if every one of these guys dies, he will fall back and get healed by this chick. And that's what happened to me the second time, and then I stopped playing because I had to stream. But yeah, so my first, like, practice round, everybody died, including Lachesis, and I was stuck just having to attack the main thing, which, was annoying. So, I mean, if you need them to live, just have them dodge. It's easy, yeah. Dodge. Like, this is just an RNG thing. Even Sigurd with a javelin won't help. Again, he's only able to take out one person at a time, and if he's just not here in time to take these units down, then they have a very good chance of dying. Now, they are decent units. Like, they can hold up against themselves. It's just a combination of bad luck. That makes it where it's pretty hard to get there. Now, the other thing I screwed up on was I wanted to give Ethelyn the mend staff instead of having her heal, because I think it's much more useful on her than it is Ideen. And she wasn't able to afford it, so I had to transfer money over from Quan to her. Now, that's not the worst thing in the world, it just wastes a turn, so essentially I can't field Quan the first turn. Now, in this chapter, that makes that a little more difficult, because Quan is very helpful because he has a little more movement than your regular Cavaliers do. And I wouldn't say that's a mess up, that's just like a thing that happened. The only thing I did mess up on is that I think she was able to afford the men's staff that was in the pawnbroker shop if she sold her heal staff beforehand, and I just completely forgot about that, so I ended up giving the gold to Ethelyn and then selling the heal staff and then buying the men's staff, and I was like, huh, I could have sold the heal staff. I don't remember how much she had beforehand, and I don't remember how much she got from the heal staff, but I think she would have been able to afford it. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, again, like I said, I might be able to take out, like, 2 guys if Quan was over here. But that's a might, because Quan doesn't even double everybody. So, I mean, it's just it's not the worst thing in the world, it's just annoying to happen. But yeah, so this is a very RNG chapter, and I could be RNG blessed, or I could be RNG screwed. So we'll see what happens. Yep, he's good. Alrighty, I guess we will depart the castle and start heading out towards Lachesis and hope she does not die. So my saviors this time around are Lex, Madir, Noish, and Alec. I hate Alec, by the way. I hate Alec. Like, Alec is so annoying. I've like in my own, I have my own playthrough, and I think I'm on chapter 5 in my own playthrough, and I'm not trying to get Alec killed per se, but I'm also not trying to have him survive. Like, I'll put him in situations where he should die and he just won't. Like, he just gets lucky and either nobody will attack him or they miss every time. And that's so annoying. Like, in my own playthrough, Alec is like level 9 and everybody else is like level 15 to like 30 depending on who it is. Like, I think Noish is like level 15 because I just don't use him as much as I use literally everybody else. Yeah, I am nervous about this chapter. Trying to imagine Ayra with updated graphics. Yeah, it's called Heroes. She has upgraded graphics. It's really nice. The only person that was able to actually complete the arena, by the way, was Sigurd. Oh, another thing. I think it's over here. Is it down? No. It's near the water somewhere. It's right here. Arden gets the pursuit ring, so we're gonna have Arden with us for this round. The pursuit ring enables your units to double if they are faster, if you did not know, by the way. Ayra died in the arena, by the way. Like, she just wasn't able to complete it, which was the first. I was like, wow, Ayra, really? Who in the hell is Tulane? Yeah, no, I don't like Tulane either. I like Holland. That's what I call him. Kind of like, I think her name is actually Fury in this translation. But I call, like, her name is Orenis, a lot of people call her. I call her Fury. I actually switch between the two. But I like Fury a lot more. Is there... No, let's have you guys out ahead. Oh, you have no idea how... you guys have no idea how nervous I am about this freaking chapter. Holland over Tulane. Tulane just sounds weird. It could be Kool-Aid, maybe? Sounds like Kool-Aid. Okay, God, I fucking hate this chapter. The thought of the possibility and it makes me want to see it happen. Oh, the like a remake for 54. See, the possibility is just not that high. Couldn't you have just kept going with Ayra in the arena until you got an Astra proc so you could be at full health? I could, but I didn't want to. Like, I don't... There's few things that I like to abuse in this game, and part of that is like in certain chapters, when you capture an area, you can just abuse I think right now the best example is chapter 5 I can think of. When you capture, like when you defeat the first like 3 waves of units that come your way, like there's nothing to do, so you can just go back to the arena in the main castle and just keep sending units in there, and that's a good way to grind like your healers. Like having one of your healers at this main thing, if you want to get them up to like level 30 for the child units. I think in chapter 3 there's a way to do that, because I did it with Lachesis in one of the chapters. I just got her to promotion by having somebody go in the arena, purposely die, sending them out, and then having her heal them. I just did that over and over again. And to me, that's the easiest way of, I don't like to arena abuse much past that, though. I feel like it kind of takes the fun out of it. The only time I will arena abuse in terms of, like, sending units in there multiple times is if they're, like... I did it in chapter 4 in my recent playthrough with Medir, because he was, like, level 19, and he was, like, 10 points away from promoting. And it just took him, like it took me, like, 10 tries in the arena for him to actually, proc, like, Adept or whatever he has. Or no, because he had a killer bow for quick. For him to actually, like, proc the killer bow part. So if Fury is the old translation and Aaron is the new one, where did Orenis come from? Pretty sure Arenis is from Fae, choose your legends. I don't know. I've always heard Arenis when I hear it. I still like Fury better though. Fury just sounds nice. It's a pretty name. FE4 is a game I can watch, I just can't play it. It's too slow and boring for me. Yeah? That's what Violet said. Yeah, I guess. I like, it's just, it's not, to me FE4 isn't slow because you're supposed to play it very like right now how you're supposed to play it in Chapter 2 is probably the most optimal, like, or it's probably a really good way of showing like how you're supposed to play FE4, which is like go ham and fight people. I just don't like playing that way. Oh, I hate these guys. See, like, they do a lot of damage to them. It's just, it's a combination of, and then, yeah, it's, like, I think it was the next turn where they were all able to attack them, and they all died. Like, I couldn't do anything about it, and I was like, what the fuck? And then, so they all killed him, and then I think the boss went and killed Lachesis, and I was like, fuck, man, why? And I was like, ah, and I conquered the area. Like, I took back the castle, and I was like, yep, that's cool. And then I went ahead and started attacking again. Oh shit, I forgot to move Quan. Yeah. That sucks. That's actually, like, a bad thing. Come on, Quan, let's go. It's not the worst thing in the world to happen, but it does suck. Put you right here, actually. Maybe you could use the warp smash. Yeah. I wish the warp staff was better in this game. Hi, Ariel. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, stupid mistakes like that. I don't know. Part of it is because I'm talking. And I'm just not paying attention enough to, like, 100% play this game optimally. I'm just not used to that yet. I am not excited to play Thracia with Mecha. Warp stuff in this game is great, though. It is, yeah. In FE4, the warp staff works, like, it's kind of like here. I guess I could warp Arden. So the warp staff can the warp staff works like this. You can only warp your people back to where like to castles you've taken. So right now I'm only able to choose that castle because it's the only castle I have. Now I think if this game were to be remade, I would have it to where you can warp them to like, well no, because that's a green unit castle. I don't know. I was about to say I would have it to where you can warp them to like green unit castles, but there's 2 green unit castles in this game. I don't know. I think this castle should be a blue castle. There's no reason for it to be a green castle in my opinion. Which Fates game is this? This map is an example of why Noishe and Alec, even if they are weaker in combat than Ayra, they do more damage because they actually reach the front lines. Yeah, in this chapter specifically, it's really unstable. Yeah. See, and they're like a part of the reason why they die is that they're like strong enough to like kill them, so then they just keep getting attacked and attacked. No, warp staff is trash in this game. Warp staff is awful. I mean, it's like, it's helpful. Okay, I will say that the warp staff is helpful at the very end of this chapter because Fury will go attack, will attack your main castle and you can warp Lou into that main castle. Oh my god, he's gonna die. okay, maybe not. You can go attack Lewin, or you can warp Lewin back to the main castle, and he'll be able to fend off the surrounding Pegasus Knights. And Fury will be able, like, and then you can talk with Fury. But there isn't any blue units there. Why would it have to be blue? No, okay, the reason why I think this should be blue is because, like, there's no, like, you're coming here to save Lachesis anyways, and this is, like Eldigan is talking to Lachesis, so there's no reason why, like, she's kind of already an ally. Like, it's kind of like a... Like, for instance, like, Claude and Tail2, when they join, they're not green units, they're blue units. Like, you can already control them. Same thing with Du and Ideen. There's no reason why you can't already use them. Like, in this, like, there's no reason why you can't already use Lachesis, except for the fact that they want you to play the game in a specific way. Hi, Cat! But I think Lachesis should be blue, and then the 3 green units should stay green. And then the castle should be blue. That way you could warp Sigurd in. That is how I would prefer this chapter would go. They weren't strong enough to kill him. Kanto would allow them to attack the paladins. Yeah, no, like, the combination of Kanto, their hit rate, because almost everybody in this little army is, a lot of them are axe units, but a lot of them are also, like, I was like stab like a sword. Spear units? Like lance units. And because of that, they have weapon triangle advantage against these guys, which makes it even more difficult, because then they have a higher hit rate against them. So, like, really, the best way to help is to, like, try to shield them from any enemy, like, attacks, but like, this guy, I think he's just gonna die. There's not much I can do about that, so I'm not gonna get the Night Ring. Because, I mean, there's 2 ways I can play it. I can try to put somebody right here, and then have people try to attack these 2 instead of him. But I think because, I don't know, I don't exactly know how the AI works in this game, but I think they'll just go straight for him because they can kill him. So it's gonna be like a combination of, like, me getting lucky and stuff. It'd be much easier if Ethlyn could go over there and, like, heal him, but yeah. If you're gonna make that change, then there's no reason to even have the first castle. Yes, there is. You can go in, like, there's always a reason to have a castle, like, in my opinion, because you can go in here and, like, for instance, if Sigurd was low on uses for his, like, silver sword, he can go in there real fast and fix it, you know? I mean, that's, like, if you're looking for a playing reason, that's a reason. But otherwise, this is, like, a story thing, so of course there's a reason. Like, you guys need to take gameplay out of your minds and realize that she's in here because she's defending her homeland, her home castle. Like, come on, Curbs. Think smarter. Like, I don't play games for gameplay. I play games for story, mostly. And that's why this castle exists, is because it makes sense story-wise that there's a castle here. Not just gameplay-wise. Plus, it would, like, the whole, like, if that were the scenario, if this wasn't a castle, then Lachesis would just die. Can you imagine if she was, like, being, like, hoarded by, like, these 3 green units and it was just her? Like, this, at the very least, if these guys die, she's on a tile that gives her plus 30% avoid. And I just write out the first castle and then just defend the castle. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Like, you can't, like, if you're trying to keep the story intact, then, like, this whole, like, point with Eldigan, like, leaving the castle, like, just have Lachesis leave too. Like, Kirby, shut up. Your thing doesn't make sense. Like, that, and even in story-wise, you can't just write it out, because, like, Eldigan leaves her there, so she's protected. That's the whole reason of the castle. If you're gonna write it that way, the whole reason of the castle is to protect Lachesis. And that's why the 3 green units are there, is to protect her. That, like, think of it more like less that she's protecting the castle and more that the castle's protecting her by giving her that plus 30 avo. It's okay, Ayra, you'll get there eventually. Neither does immediately warping to a different castle, though, is my point. Well, okay, Kirby, by your standpoint, then you should just write out the warp staff in general of every Fire Emblem game. Because aside from this Fire Emblem game, almost all warp staffs can just warp you to the main, like, area. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you can't... Like, your point doesn't even make sense if you're talking about a regular Fire Emblem game where you can warp to almost anywhere. So, like, you wouldn't... There's no reason to write out the castle. Just have, like, you can at least warp Sigurd here, because... Like, then you can, cause, yeah, no. Shush. No, it does make sense story-wise, because she's already an ally of you anyways. I think you're just crazy. Both of you are just crazy. The castle should start out blue, and so should the Lachesis. The 3 green units should stay green, though, because they're not under your command, they're under her command. Fire Emblem's actually a good video game. Kaga made his OCs would become famous. I mean, isn't that all video games though? Like, Kaga made them, so, like, or not Kaga. Yeah, Kaga made all video games in the world so their OCs would become famous. Oh, they missed! Oh, and then he waited. Oh no, I thought he was gonna stay there. Ren Bismix collab confirmed. Nah, I don't know about that. That'd be nice. But yeah, no, if you're gonna write it that way, like, if your point of, like, taking out the castle is just so you can't warp there, then you might as well just not have, like, either the warp staff or half the chapters in some of the Fire Emblem games. Like, for instance, you can just warp, for 3 houses, you can just warp to Cornelia in that one chapter. Yep, there goes the Ives. Or Eves. There goes my, God damn it. There goes my night ring. Oh, Lachesis, if you die, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Okay. Then there's not even, like, a reason for that chapter where you face against Cornelia, because you can just warp next to her and then attack her. Fuck, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. They're not very good, are they? I need to get a Lachesis portrait. Man, Lachesis is one of my favorite units. And find her portrait. Here's her full portrait. There we go. Oh no, but I like the... There we go, we'll just keep this. At the very least, I think that should be a blue thing, so you can warp to it. Because it's just like a... It's really, like, ridiculous that you have to, that, like, this area. Like, that was all RNG. I can't even, like... The only mistake I did there was Quan. And Quan would only have been able to take out 1 person. Alright, just give me 1 second, guys. No, God, no more scenes. Just an image, please. I will have Lachesis on the ready. Oh my God, I can't believe she died. This is what I'm talking about. This is... You big. Come on, Lachesis. There you go. I kinda, like... I'm so unlucky. That, like, the chance of that happening isn't even... Like, that's a really low chance to happen, by the way. Yeah, this is why you put jabs on Sigurd and Quan. I don't even think that would have helped, to be honest. It wouldn't have helped that much. I don't know. Alright, Sigurd. Let's see. Okay. That's really painful. I'll use OBS however I please. Also, hi Mecca. Thank you for joining. It's like, you're up really late, your time. Bro, this game has worse map. This is, to me, again, like I said, this is the most difficult Fire Emblem chapter, in FE4. And a lot of that is because a lot of this is just RNG. I'll wait here, I guess. I think, like, maybe lessen the RNG out of this. Or maybe, like, have them... It would make sense too, because aren't these people like, aren't the 3 like units supposed to be trained by Eldigan? Or are they trained by Lachesis? It would make sense to me too that like they're like cross knights, right? Like they're just as strong as the cross knights. No, I tried to go for no. It's. I would say maybe if the castle's right here. Again, this chapter is just the hardest chapter in this game. It's not like a big deal or anything. I just don't have my favorite unit now, and now I have to. At least I'll kill Eldigan by my own hands instead of some guy chopping his head off and sending it to his sister. Well, like, at least now I don't have to grind for Lachesis in chapter 3. You know what the worst part is about it though? I can't even revive her using the Valkyrie staff because I think she was a green unit. Or no, I know she was a green unit. So I can't revive her. Which makes this worse. It's okay, Quan. It's not your fault I forgot you. It's my fault. No, you could talk to Eldigan in chapter 3, so I just kill. Oh, oh, jeez. Yeah, no, you can talk to Lachesis. You can talk to Eldigan using Lachesis, and he'll go back, and then he'll just die from the king guy, from Chagall or whatever. Like, I think that's how you pronounce his name. It's kind of sad. This isn't his first time. Aw. Yeah. Okay, Alec. It's okay if you die. You're one of the few units I don't care about dying, which is kind of sad. Now you have to fight Eldigan. When I fought Eldigan last time, I almost killed him. Like, it took like... If Lachesis wasn't already promoted, I probably would have had to kill him, honestly. But I think I have to, like, think about it. But yeah, no, now I actually have to fight and kill Eldigan. I'll kill him in the battlefield, though, so it'll be better that way. Trust me, he won't die from getting his head chopped off. I'm actually nervous to, like... I almost want to give up. I can't give up, but I almost want to. If you 4 canceled. Yeah. Oh, they might kill my deer. Oh well. I wish I had my coffee. Oh, bye, Jamka. Oh, jeez. Oh, my foot's asleep. No. God damn it. Oh, I thought there was more of them. Am I aware of how close Elliot was? Yeah. I'm not too concerned about him, if I'm gonna be honest. How much resistance do you have? Okay, you won't kill. Because I want to give the kill to, Ben, can you use that lance? Well, you can't even attack him anyways. Yeah, you can't even use it, so never mind. I want to give the kill to Quan. Archers are good in both SOV and 3 houses. Yeah. They're good at Shadows of Valentia because of their range, though, I think. Jeez. Yeah. Everything is going Eldegan's way. That is exactly what is happening, Elliot. I 100% agree that everything is going exactly Eldegan's way. I'll get Ayra this kill. I miss GBA crit animations. Yeah, I feel like the crit, like, I guess I can't really complain too much about this game's crit animations because it's the 4th game, and GBA's crit animations are probably some of my favorite crit animations in all of Fire Emblem. Like, GBA just in general looks really good. It's okay, Arden, you'll get there. Fucking Deirdre's slower than Arden. Give Ethlyn a kill. I'm gonna give her. No, Ethlyn will get plenty of experience using her staff, trust me. And I'll probably just do to Ethlyn what I did to Lachesis, which is just heal her over and over, like the arena thing. But I'll do that off camera so it's easier. I think does have the best crit. Yeah, no, GBA, like, in my opinion, GBA Fire Emblems probably have just the best graphics in general. Like, I don't, like, I guess in terms of, like, how, like, new graphics, 3 Houses does, like, because it technically looks the most realistic, but I think, Fire Emblem 4 does. Or, like, Fire Emblem, 6 through 8. It just looks so nice. Like, when I think of Fire Emblem, that's what I think of, at least. Anybody able to attack you? No, cool. Oh, wait, no, I probably need to... Yeah, okay. I kinda, like... kinda don't care about this castle. I need to send Sigurd back down when available, though. When I'm able to. Oh no, she needs to be healed. Radiant Dawn has my favorite graphics. I think Radiant Dawn's like overview is really pretty, but I have to turn animations off for Radiant Dawn. They're so slow. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever actually, like, I've never seen a lot of crit animations for Radiant Dawn. Like, they're like actual in-battle stuff. I always have them on. 3DS is disgusting graphics wise for battle. I don't think, like, the 3DS, it's not my least favorite by no means. Shadows of Valentia definitely has the best presentation. Yeah, I agree. Shadows of Valentia art style wise is my favorite, definitely. Alright, Sigurd, go back and seize this real fast. Thank you. Yeah, no, Shadows of Valentia, art style wise, in terms of like character portraits, is definitely my favorite. But in terms of like sprites and stuff, I would have to say Fire Emblem 6 through 8 is my favorite. Can we just bait them over here? I think I'm just gonna bait them. I'm gonna start by putting Lex right here. Lex is at pretty much full health. Yeah, Lex right here. And we'll bait them to me. Ethlyn, I need you to heal Alec for me. Or Noish. Yeah, Noish. 3H has the worst animations and graphics in the series, in my opinion. I think See, that's like, yeah, I don't like 3. No, okay. No, it does not. The worst animations and graphics in the series is Shadow Dragon and New Mystery of the Emblem. Those, it is so bad. The graphics, I mean, it's so bad. When it's almost ridiculous. Like, Marth looks like Putty. Like, he's kind of just how I imagine Putty looks like. Should I go ahead and start sending all of my infantry units this way? Because my cavaliers can handle it over here. What does this guy have in his hand? He's a lance. Okay. Because I was gonna put Dew there, or like attack him with Dew, so maybe. New Mystery is definitely a large step from Shadow Dragon. Yeah, no, Shadow Dragon has the worst, like everything. Like the portraits don't look okay in Shadow Dragon, but it's definitely, in my opinion, the worst, of everything. Like animation, portraits, everything looks really bad in Shadow Dragon. Have I moved everybody? I think so, yeah. Yeah, you can you can't also distinguish paladins from one another, Shadow Dragon. I will say that's a complaint in this game for me. If you're not like, okay, it's a lot easier on my computer, I will say, to see it, but I play on like a handheld, like a pocket emulator that's about the size of my phone. And like, for me it's really hard to distinguish all of the promoted paladins in this game, because they all have like white horses and their shields look pretty similar. Like honestly, it's really hard for me to distinguish, like Lex I can see very well because his sprite has an axe and it's the only one with an axe. But I wish like everybody should have their own portrait pretty much in this game. It shouldn't just be yeah. Sprites are different in FE4 for the most part, except for Quan and Finn, for example. Yeah, like Noish and Alec look exactly the same, quite literally. Like there's not a difference. I think one of them should be red, one of them should be green. Finn and Quan look pretty similar, but because he has a white horse right now, it's a lot harder to tell Quan from, like, it's a lot easier to tell Quan from Finn. But I still think, like, there should be a little bit of difference between Finn and Sigurd. And or Quan and Sigurd. And a lot of that is because I'm playing on a device that's the size of my phone. Like, the Pocket emulator is this big, but I'd say the screen's probably about that big. Like, it's pretty hard to see. Sigurd is basically a paladin. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, they're all, like, you know what I mean? With Midir. I've come to really like Midir. When I was first playing on my most recent playthrough, with Midir, I hated him. Like, it was so annoying. But towards the end of it, I've started to really like him. I still have trouble with his strength though, like real bad. Have trouble with his strength. I kind of wish I didn't put him there. Is he on a? No, he's on a plane. I'm gonna have to heal him then. Midir's actually solid. Yeah, I wish his strength was a little higher than it actually is, but he's actually pretty good. Like Midir's not bad by no means. It like his defense gets a lot better too when he promotes. It makes him a lot less squishy, which really helps him out. You need to be healed, don't you? No, you don't. No, you don't either. I thought somebody did. Maybe I'm just crazy. Azel will be there. Killer such brave bow on a mounted unit is very useful. Yeah, I wasn't able to put the brave bow on him or the killer bow quite yet because I just didn't have enough money. So I put the steel bow on him, and I'm hoping with Arena next time I'm gonna be able to put the killer bow on him. He'll get the brave bow from Ideen though, so it'll be no problem after that. Come back. You can leave, at least. That's not a... I didn't kill her. I didn't even, like, I didn't even kill her, to be honest. She died of her own volition by that guy. I mean, not really, but it was more like RNG killed her. uh, 12 defense over 8, yeah. I really should heal my deer, though, to be honest. Maybe I'll just leave you in front of him. Blame the game, not the player. In this situation, yeah. Did I? Oh wait, no, hold on. I got a donation, I thought. Am I crazy? Oh, it's because you can't see them. I'm crazy. Did Ranger... Here, I can check something real fast, though. I can at least see who donated and how much they donated. Okay, it actually says their full name, so I'm not gonna say it. But somebody donated. I think it was Ranger. I want to say it was Ranger from like the little glimpse I saw. I can't guarantee it though. But thank you for donating. I appreciate it. You can say she died of her own accord, but you have blood on your hands. This stream will end with cops storming to your house. I don't have any blood on my hands. It was a simple mistake. I should have equipped, well, one, I should have actually had Juan up to where my army was. That would have helped a lot. But I should have equipped Sigurd with a javelin. And that would have helped a lot, but I didn't. No, it happens. So which game are you want me to Iron Man next? I don't know if I should Iron Man a game next. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I don't know if I should Iron Man a game next. Like, a Fire Emblem game. Yeah? Yeah? Come on, Lex. This is going a lot better when I wasn't actually paying attention and trying. During my practice rounds, once I got to this point, I was just like setting units everywhere. And I was like, cool. I think like the only person that got anywhere close to dying was Noish. He got like... he got like to 1 HP, and I was like, oh shit. Do Radiant Dawn. I need to like Iron Man a game that's not gonna kill my computer. Cool. Well, at least he won't die now. Just a meme room at FE7. I could do FE7. That wouldn't be like... I mean, it's not like a terrible idea per se. Go, Ethlin! 1 HP! I'll pay you to use Urk. I mean, if you're gonna pay me. No, I'm kidding. I'll probably use Urk. I don't mind using Urk that much. It's easy, just play Radiant Dawn on Nintendo Wii. Yeah. I gotta be honest with you, I don't even know how the Elgato works. Like, I want to get one so I can play, like games like that on my stuff, but I don't even know how it works at all. Can you... What's your hit rate against her? Yeah, she has, like... Her Avo, I swear, is so high, and it's so annoying. What, how much? Oh, you're full health. So we'll attack you with Quan first. Windows a minor. That's a W. I mean, I don't mind them. I don't like... If you like a character, there's not a reason not to use them, in my opinion. Like, every character can pretty much be, like, salvageable. in some way or another in terms of usage. Like some like, now that being said, it might destroy your rank using them, or it could just be ridiculously hard. For instance, like literally almost any of your, these units right here, aside from a Zell, because using a Zell is actually a really good idea, because when he promotes he gets a horse. But like Deirdre is so hard to use. She is so hard to use. I think I'm gonna heal Lex this time. That's why Lyn is the best unit in the series. Yeah. No, he's not. He's not bad. Like, Urk's not bad. He's just not the best magic user you can use, and I think that's, I guess, a pet peeve with mine. Like, people are so concentrated on using the best of the best that, I don't know. I think to me, Urk isn't bad by no means. But again, he's also not the best unit you can use. I guess I'll give it to Finn, since he's like, no, he's not dying, but he has only 20 HP, and I can't heal him. Well, wait, no. How close is Aideen? Aideen, can you reach him? She can! Wow! I'm so proud. This would have been solved if I had Lachesis. Oh, she gets such a good... She's so good at promotion. I think if I use you right here, any unit can be good as long as you get lucky with your level up. Yeah, but luck's a totally different thing. Like, I don't... Oh, wow. Good job, Noish. He procced it up. I'm proud of him. Damn. I really didn't expect that from Noish. I kind of don't want to kill him with Sigurd now. I will kill him with Alec. I wonder if he can kill him. 19, 12... That's 7. He attacks twice, so he does kill him. It's funny how, like, close he doesn't kill him, though. That's kind of funny. I always drop Urk because of Pet and Dumb. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, like... What's nice about Fire Emblem 4 is that there's an unlimited amount of, like, units you can field. You can field your whole army. So theoretically, there's never a reason not to field anybody. If you like Urk, you should keep using Urk. Pet is just ridiculously good. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't use Urk, if that makes sense. Do you have a... I need a Silver Lance. Huh. Okay. That causes a problem, doesn't it? There we go. You hear that? Stream hype. Hi, Jeremy! Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm glad you're here as well. I've maxed out Lyn mode on Lyn mode. Or I've maxed out Lyn on Lyn mode. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. There goes what's his face. And like, let's get some level up out of that. Use Urk and Pet at the same time. Yeah, yeah, good. Oh, okay. So Ranger did donate. I can see, like, the picture is the same on PayPal as it is on here. So, yes, Ranger did donate earlier. Thank you, Ranger, by the way. What is your chance? Okay, what is, like, how... You have 9 defense, and this guy has 25 attack, and you have 33 HP, so you should be fine. What's your chance? Oh, 100%? Yeah, get her. I hate this chick. Her hit rate is, it's so hard to attack her. I'd just rather kill her off now. Jamka. Good job, Jamka. You have leveled up. I'm proud of you. Did you like seeing Dorothy and Lean together? Empty channel asked. Not really, to be honest. Yeah, that's a guaranteed like loss of that village right there. That sucks. This chapter's gone horribly. After this, I'll play my own FE4, and then I'll be happy again. Because my FE4 is actually doing really well in my playthrough. Well, which I've been like save stating and like doing that. Not much, but a little bit I have. Do I wonder what your chance of getting hit by that guy is? But no, yeah, not really, because I don't like Dorothy or Dorothea that much, and I really like Lean, so it kind of made me sad seeing them together. If you could do an FE7 Iron Man, would you do Lin mode or just jump in with Ellie with an actor? I would do Lin mode, only because I like Florina a lot. Florina's one of my favorite characters. The new banner was mostly just fan service. But he's not gonna kill him, so it'll be fine. Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly what it was. Don't die, Holland. Look how good he is. I love Holland. I might give the Holland this level up. I'm so proud of you. I might actually start like really leveling up Sigurd, because Sigurd's probably gonna be the only one that's gonna take down Eldigan. Another Florina, enjoy your pod. I like Florina, she's adorable. I don't like Lynn at all, but I love Florina. Florina's adorable. Would you like to see Erica and Leon someday? Yeah, I'd like to see them together. I like Inez and Erica better in terms of a couple, but I also like I mean, Leon's like kind of a bad guy, right? So I'd rather just, well, I don't know. Evelyn, there she is. Who needs to be healed? Oh, I can give you. Azel is another character I really need to level up, because he's just so much more helpful when he has a when he has his okay, when he has a horse, it is so much more helpful. I think Inez is hot. I think Inez is okay. I don't think he's hot, to be honest. Oh, can we use Rebecca, please? I don't know about that. She's a really bad archer. I can't, like... Did you get the Arden event? It's up here, isn't it? It's like right here. No, I can't. I'll get to it soon. I just gotta get Arden there first. Like, his event happens right in this, like, these two things. Rin doesn't like Lin because Lin is inferior. 3-letter N name? I think, like, Lin's name is Rin in Japanese, isn't it? Just kind of, like, not ironic for... I mean, I guess it is kind of ironic since I don't like her. And we just turned Cap loose before... Wait, what did you do? I don't know. I'm a big fan of Florina since she has makeup. Since she makes up my huge board of zero attack Ryzen actually doing something in Cypher. Yeah, Risen? I think Seto Kaiba is hot. Therefore, I think Inez is hot. Yeah. Seto Kaiba is hot though. And yeah, that's fair. I remember being in middle school and forcing myself to reset for Rebecca. Yeah, see, like, Rebecca's just not good. Like, it's... Like, again, like I said, if you like a character, there's no reason not to use them, but Rebecca's just really not good. I'm gonna give this skill to Ayra, just because I like Ayra. Yeah. Inez is indeed Effie Seto Kaiba, both are hot. I guess. You need to be healed too, damn Quan. Everybody needs to be healed. Yeah. Go, my dear, go. Go, my dear, go. Oh, see, he got speed, and he got strength. Good job. That was a good Madeir level up. I'm proud of him. So, Evelyn, who can you reach? Okay, we'll heal Sigurd, because that's the most important person to heal. When I first played a Fire Emblem game on Classic, it never occurred to me that I could reset, so I spent multiple playthroughs watching. Okay, question for everybody. So in my playthrough of Fire Emblem 4 on my own, I'm on chapter 5, which is the last chapter that happens prior to Gen 2. And I got Holland killed, and Holland originally was supposed to marry Bridget. Now, I don't remember whether they actually did marry each other. I don't think they did. Like, and this is like a serious question. Like, this is not like a serious question, but like, I need help in terms of gameplay. I asked Mecha, and we were both confused on some aspects of it. So there's a thing in the system, so I was like, okay, I need to get Bridget married by the end of chapter 5, and the person I chose for her was Lex. And you're able to do it is if you use the jealousy system. Because the jealousy system, if you do it correctly, the way I did it, you're able to get 500 love points by the end of 50 turns, and that's when they get married, is at the end of 500 love points, or like around like 495 or something. So I had them in the formation. I had them in the correct formation, I believe. So essentially, like, if you're looking at my screen right now, pretend this is the formation. I had Lex right here, Fury right here, Ideen right here, and Bridget right here. And based off of the priority, Bridget was the highest priority between these two characters. And that's if I haven't reset the game. And I did that. I didn't have anybody around them. I mean, not even like in these spaces. I didn't have anybody around them. And I did that 1 through 50. I did all of that. And they didn't get married, so I took them both to the castle, and I made them go to the marriage guy. And it told me that Lex was super head over heels in love for Bridget, but Bridget had romantic feelings for Alec, which didn't even make sense to me, because 1, I hardly ever feeled Alec because he's like level 9, and 2, at the time he was guarding the castle away from the people who come up behind in chapter 5. So now what's confusing me is 1, how she even got remotely attracted to Alec in the first place, and 2, why she didn't fall in love with Lex. Now that being said, if I reset the game, all their priorities like for Lex is the same, so I don't know if that affects the love triangle. But I'm very upset and confused because I don't want to lose Patty. And I need help. Why did this happen? Please. That sounds like a glitch. See, I've never heard of that happening before. Like, again, I really don't even know how she, like, ended up going for Alec to begin with. Like, Alex hardly ever is fielded, and when he is, he's probably not anywhere near my army. Like, she must have been, had started having, oh, actually, even at the very beginning, like, I killed Holland off by accident, and I wasn't gonna reset for him because it's fucking Holland. But the weirdest thing about it is when what's even worse is that, like, at the very beginning of the chapter, like, of chapter 5, I went to the guy and I was like, hey, who is Bridget, like, having feelings for? And the guy was like, Holland, so it didn't even mention Alec, or the fact that Holland was dead. And when I asked Lex the same question, using the guy was like, oh yeah, he has, like, some hint of romantic feelings for, Bridget. So they already had love points at that point, right? Were you grinding after turn 50? No, from turn 1... Okay, from turn 1 all the way to turn 50, I had them in the same exact, really? 27 and a 21 hit chance, and you hit both of them? But I had them in the same exact position the entire time, and with hardly anybody around them. And if they were around them, they weren't close enough to do, like, any love point things with them. So... I don't know what happened. And, like, this is, like, the 3rd time I've done it. Like, I reset the whole chapter just to keep doing that and grind their love points together. Holland had highest priority. Alec had more points than Lek. But that doesn't make... I guess? Like, wouldn't it say that she was in love with, Lek? Like, Holland's not even alive. Remember, like, Holland died in chapter 4. Like, and at the start of turn, wouldn't it say she had feelings for Alec then, if she had more love points than Lex? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. mad about it. I asked Mecca about it, and Mecca was like, psh, I don't even know, and I was like, okay. Hole and Alex are temporary, Alec is forever. Well, okay, Alec has like, I don't know. Like, if it doesn't end up happening to where I can get it with- I'm gonna try one more time, and if I can't get it with Lex, then I'm actually going to try Alec, to get them together, to see if that works. Because at the very least, I want Patty. Like, I want, Alec gives Pursuit, though. Yeah, but, her son already gets Pursuit because of the class, and, her daughter gets Pursuit upon promotion, so it doesn't matter. And, I mean, you could say that Lex gives Paragon. Like, I don't know. I chose Lex because I wanted Lex to get- oh, and also, Lex is Holy Blood. But, I was just like, I'm just super confused. Mecha knows everything. I mean, I asked Mecha, I was like, hey, what's going on? And Mecha's like, yeah, that's weird. And he was like, he told me about, like, the love triangle and stuff, and how, like, it should work regardless. I don't know. I'm very confused. Again, I'm gonna try with Alec, to see if they can- like, I'm gonna try one more time with Lex, and if they don't get married, I'm gonna try with Alec, because at the very least, I want to pass down Yufel. And I want to get, I want to get Patty. Try everything you can. Yeah, it's just, it takes a long time, and it's kind of put me, like, I don't want to play right now, because it's annoying. Why the hell would someone prioritize inheriting Pursuit to Patty? Well, I think the reason why somebody would prioritize that is if they're not new to playing Fire Emblem 4. Like, Patty isn't supposed to get damage, really. Like, Patty's supposed to attack once to get gold. Her damage is kind of redundant. Like, it doesn't matter that much. One thing I find interesting is Gen 2 characters get parents' items before time skip. Did they find- Yeah, no, that's funny, right? Because, like, Seliph gets everything that Sigurd has minus Tearfing, which is kind of weird because Seliph also will get the silver sword that Sigurd has. Like, it makes sense that he doesn't get Tearfing because, like, Orvis takes Tearfing, but at that same, like, instance, why wouldn't he want to give Sigurd, or why wouldn't he want to, like, take everything else that Sigurd have? Like, I actually have the Paragon band on Sigurd right now, so Seliph can promote a lot faster. So... Leafster776 said, Patty isn't a fighter until the promotion. Yeah, again, I think if, like, newer players playing the game, they might not realize that, so they might just instinctually want to give Patty the Pursuit. Because it's just, like, again, it's the only thing that lets you double in the game minus speed. Like, it's you can't double unless you have Pursuit. Oh, I need to send Arden down there, actually. Oh no, not down there. Like, down this way. It's okay, Arden, we'll get there eventually. I think what I'm gonna do, guys, by the way, I think I'm gonna take this castle, and I think I'm just gonna, like, end the stream here. I'm kind of tired. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit of it is because I'm, like, my morale isn't that high because I got, Lachesis killed, and that's, like, Lachesis is probably one of my favorite characters in this game. So I'm kind of sad about it. She has minor Holy Blood for a weapon she can't use. Yeah, advanced, but when you have Holy Blood, you're able to get, like, it increases your growth rates. I don't know if you realize that. But yeah. Like, if you don't, like, because I think you told me the one time you tried playing this game, you got Lex killed, so you kind of gave up. But yeah, no, Holy Blood increases your growth rates a little bit. So that's why it's like, it's extremely useful to have Holy Blood on somebody. That's why I want to pair Lux with Bridgen. What does it increase anyways? I think with Lex it increases defense and attack. It depends on the character, and it typically increases the like person's what they're best at. So for instance, like technically it's based off of like their ancestor, but really you can say it's based off of the character. So for instance, like Lex, he's a very tanky and high attack unit. So I'm pretty sure his Holy Blood is attack and defense. Angel V just subscribed. Thank you, Angel V. It's nice to have you here, and I hope you're enjoying me be bad at Fire Emblem 4. I was being half sarcastic, B2B. Oh, okay, I'm sorry about that. I think Uller gives skill. Skill? Oh yeah, maybe. I know that, I think it also is, like, has tied to, so for instance, if you have the weapon too, like the weapon they're supposed to inherit, then you can probably, like, get, a good idea. Like, it's probably tied to that a little bit. So for instance, like, Lewin's, like, Forsetti gives you a crap ton of speed and a crap ton of skill. So I think Forsetti is, so I think, like, you get a higher growth rate at skill and speed. Dozel Blood is defense. It's an overall increase to 50% for one minor blood. How are you only being bad? One unit is dead and it's from RNG. Well, it's a partially RNG, and partially my fault. Like, I should have had a javelin equipped on Sigurd, and I shouldn't have left Sigurd, like, Quan in the thing. Like, that's just me forgetting, but it's partially my fault. I'm just sad about it, man. I love Lachesis. Lex is a defense, boosting blood. Yeah, which can be really helpful for somebody like Patty, because I mean you're gonna really be relying on her defense and you're gonna be really relying on her defense and avoid for her survivability. People get fun speed from having it. I love doing second gen kid builds. Yeah. I mean, at the very end of the day, in Fire Emblem 4, most everybody is good enough to use any time, to be honest. Like, the only characters I think I have trouble with, aside from the characters that are, like, foot-locked, are, like, Holland and Beowulf. And, like, Holland's foot-locked, too. I have trouble with Beowulf a lot, though. For whatever reason. Sleep Sword Vanish, top tier baddie. I remember when I told Kirby if I had a new Fire Emblem weapon, it'd be Forsetti, if I could use it. Yeah, but like, I mean, Forsetti is on Lewin. Oh my goodness. He, like, almost every person on Lewin has like a 0% hit chance when he has a Forsetti equipped. It's insane. What's your attack? Probably pretty high, yeah, pretty damn high. Jesus Christ. Okay, what is it? Who can? Okay, we'll put you right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you attack right there? Okay. So we'll have you attack this guy real fast. Why are you only attacking him? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's all of your move. Oh no, you have 8 move, okay. Holisty Blood giving speed is nice and all, but Chapter 6 mounted Forsetti goes crazy. You can easily use every unit in Genealogy together at once. Yeah? I mean, if you're like, if you want to focus on units, like, there's never reason not to in Genealogy, since they're all pretty good. But there's also, again, like, basically what Leafster was saying, there's not technically a reason to not field anybody, because you can field everybody in Genealogy. Forsetti is so hilarious, and yeah, anyone can be given, just like Kaga would want. Well, got things to do. Good night, Ren. Good night, Hey Dance. It's not like you're gonna miss much anyways, I'm pretty much almost done. sad. Just skip this part. Let's see. Let's heal. Yeah, we'll heal Sigurd with that one. Is it still possible to get the bargain ban? No, not at this point. No, not at all. Like, I can't even think of a scenario. Because the bargain ban comes from this guy, this village, and like I have 2 turns to get to that village, and really, so kind of what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take this castle, and once you take this castle, what's her face? Lewin and Sylvia join, and then you're supposed to beeline with them over here, and like you can dance Lewin as you go, and that's, in my opinion, the easiest way to get the bargain ban. Again, I've never been able to do it, so I did not have high chance of being able to do it here. But I guess the possibility was still there. Is Arden still in the way? Oh no, he's not. I forgot about him. I mean, it's fine. It's just Arden, but. I did really just forget about Arden though, that's kind of funny. He'll be on his way in a second, hold on. Okay, now he's on his- actually, you know, I don't think I forgot about him. I think I just made him go up again. That's funny. Whoops. I kill Madeira. No, he won't. He's got his girly with this. He's gotta get his girly with the pursuit ring. Yeah. You know, I don't have to do a poll now that Lachesis is dead. I was about to say yeah, Sigurd. My castle. Rip Night Ring too. Yeah, I wasn't able to get it. I'm actually, like, I'm less upset about the Night Ring. It's really helpful, but I'm less upset about that and more upset about losing Lachesis, because she's just, I mean, she's really good, especially upon, like, after you promote her. She's just insane. But yeah, no, I'm really sad that I... Alrighty, so this is the end of the stream. I'm just kind of tired, and then I have, low morale. I guess we'll start doing Q&A. So do you guys have any questions? Who even are Lachesis' substitute kids? You know, I don't know. I've never had to do a substitute run before. Or I've never had to use a substitute character before, so I don't know who her kids are. Tristan and... oh, lovely. But I'm like, I missed a lot. Like, I know I missed, the Thief Sword. I missed the Earth Sword, from not having her. Yeah, you don't actually need the bargain ban, and it's honestly hard to pick. No, no, it's not. The bargain ban would have gone right to Sylvia. It right to Sylvia. Or the bargain ban? Oh yeah, no wait, no, I was thinking of the night ban. No, I'll honestly actually probably right to Sylvia. If I was able to choose, only because Sylvia, if I had got the night ring, Sylvia would have been the one to get to have to pay for it, and it would have been a lot easier to do 20,000 on that. What Ayra pairing do you plan on doing? I'm doing Lex and Ayra. That's what you guys picked out. So yeah. So type in Q and A, and I'll be answering your questions, or type in Rentai so I can see my name, and it'll be a lot easier for me to answer your questions. Kako Z asks, Q&A, have you played Age of Calamity, and if so, who's your favorite character you use? Please don't say too many, IDK all the characters yet. So I played a little bit of Age of Calamity, like a tiny bit. I don't even think I've finished like what the demo was. And my favorite character is probably Link. I don't like how Zelda plays at all. I hate how she plays, actually. And I don't really like how Impa plays. So I think if you choose, like, I think in the very beginning before you do the champions, those are the only three you have. So I really only like playing Link right now. Ooh, let's see. Q&A, do you plan on going back to school, Ren? I do eventually. I just, one, I kind of want to get the vaccine before I'm going back to school, but a little bit of that, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of that is me, is me, like, not wanting to go back to school quite yet. It's like an excuse, I guess. But I do plan on going back to school eventually. Just not this semester, maybe next semester. Let's see. Q&A. Are you going to do collabs? Alejandro Rodolfo Mendez asked that. And yes, I am. My next collab is after I'm finished doing genealogy, which is if I die in genealogy again, I plan on, I mean, that'll just be the end of my Let's Play, my Iron Man. I plan on playing Thracia with Mecha, and that'll be on my channel. It won't be a stream. So look forward to that. Q&A, Jeremy Stinson asked, why are you Rentai now? Is that a bad? Do you not like that? I can change it back to Ren. It's just, if you go to YouTube and search up RYN, the first thing to pop up is this guy named Ryan's World. And it's a ton of videos of him. Like, my channel doesn't even pop up, and it's because I'm a very, very small channel. If that's the thing you don't like, I can change it back to being Ren. If you don't like it being Rentai. Katan Faye asks, I love you're here. Thanks for the stream, Ren. Have a good night. And thank you. I appreciate that. Toby Sander asks Q&A, what happened to Lachesis? A little bit of everything. A little bit of RNG and a little bit of just not playing well on my part. She died. Essentially, she got killed by Elliot and his army. Sheep Amu asks, Q&A, Rentai, which is your favorite non-canon Fire Emblem ship? That's a good question. I mean, it really depends on, like, what your definition of canon is. Like, if your definition of canon, like, Ethelyn, Quan, Sigurd, Deirdre, like, that's a good question. I would say I really like Erica and Inez and Tana and Ephraim. I also really like Florina and Hector, but I also really like Florina and Lynn together too. To me this is canon. Eliwood and Ninian's canon, but you can technically choose. And then I would also say Roy and Lilina's canon too. Q&A. So why is Fire Emblem your favorite Fire Emblem game? Tis because I play games more for story as opposed to, oh jeez, whoops. More for story as opposed to anything else, and Fire Emblem 4 has the best story in all of Fire Emblem in my opinion. Charles Lathrop asked, Q&A, who's your favorite Kaga era villain and post-Kaga era villain? Ooh, Kaga, I mean, Arvis? No, Julius is my favorite. Just kinda I like how evil he is, if you're gonna talk about Kaga, like, Fire Emblem games. I think Arvis is actually a really good villain too, because he gets manipulated. He is evil, but he does get manipulated, and he feels bad about what happens years later. And I think Ashnard is my favorite post-Kaga era Fire Emblem villain. Q&A, Leafster776 asked, felt like asking randomly, lol, so who is the hottest Fire Emblem 4 girl? I don't know if I feel comfortable saying who, only because Odd Laser 4 donated $5. I've been reading chat. You know how much bank I've made recently. If you've been reading chat, how much bank have you made recently? I've been reading it. I've been kind of reading it. I don't. Thank you for the donation though. Anyways, Leafster. Back to Leafster's question. The problem is that in Gen 1 they're all very young, but to me Ayra's probably the most attractive out of all of them. After Gen 1, Ayra or Bridget is to me the most attractive in Gen 1. I don't know after Gen 2. In terms of girls, probably Lean, but it really depends on I'm pretty sure Lean is 20, but prior to that, a lot of the characters are 14. So that like they're very young. Like Lachesis is 14, I think. It's so awkward like talking about that in this particular game. Q&A, Rintai, while I'm here, how are the commissions going? Oh, good. I haven't I've been very slow on them. I'm sorry. I've just been very busy and I've been very, very tired. Thomas Bissett asked Q&A, what are you most excited for once the world gets vaccinated and everything's opened again? Probably not wearing mask. And that's not like a bad, like I don't mind wearing mask. It is just a hassle to wear them. Like going to work and not having to wear a mask is what I'm most excited for. And that I feel like that's a weird thing to be excited about. But yeah, like I don't mind wearing mask. I just do want to breathe a little bit easier, and it does get very hot under a mask. But that's probably what I'm most excited for, honestly. That might be years from now. So, like, oh geez, I needed to cough. Oh, okay. Odd Laser 4, Rentai, like 2 cents and 4 sodas while cleaning. How did you make 2 cents? That sounds like you should talk to your boss. You should be making more than 2 cents, Odd Laser. Granny is already the best. Oh, I actually think a lot of the substitute characters are very much more attractive than the original characters that, like the original Gen 2 characters. By the way, random tidbit. Death Proof, 13 years ago. Q&A asked, do you think there should be an FE4 remake, or do you think they would just censor it to the ground? I think there should definitely be one. And in terms of censoring it, they probably would, honestly. I think there should be one, definitely, and I don't think they would censor it, only because Echoes was so true to how it was, everything, in everything, but yeah, no, yeah, I think it should definitely have a remake, and I don't think it would get censored that bad. Advanced Warrior asked Q&A, you ever get recognized at work? Like, in terms of my channel? No. I think I have 5,000 subs, like 5,000 and like 600 or 500, I think. And in terms of, like, that's a lot of subscribers, right? But in terms of like the world, there's not like a lot of there's not a lot of that's not a lot of people. Like in my state alone, I think like a million plus people work here. Now I will say, when I'm walking in like Target or like Walmart and something, I will get recognized people because I work at where I work. So like, or people will recognize me not because of my channel, but because I work where I work, which is kind of funny. Chinny Show says wearing a mask isn't a big deal to me, but especially in my area, it's just dealing with the people who aren't wearing one. Yes, that's the hugest. Again, like, to me, I don't mind wearing a mask, because I know it's meant for my safety and everybody else's. It'll just be nice when I don't have to wear one. But yeah, no, in my area, it's so annoying. Like, people, like, where I work, I have the luxury to tell people to wear a mask or they're not allowed in my store. I know a lot of places like Walmart won't do that. But Echoes was a lot less inappropriate. That's true. I feel like, I mean, you don't have to think too far into it in FE4 in terms of like the incest mechanics or whatever. But I feel like a lot of general viewers just won't think of it, unless they really like Fire Emblem, or unless they really like the game. Let's see. Jeremy Stinson asked, Q&A, name a voice actor that you want to play a character in Fire Emblem 4 Remake that isn't already in Heroes, or if you want to replace for a voice you don't like, then say that. I don't know a lot of voice actors, that's especially in ones that aren't in Heroes, because most of the ones I follow are in Heroes. But I would definitely replace her, like, Lachesis' old art. Like, I think her new voice actress is different, but her old voice actress for her first, for her introduction to Heroes, I would definitely replace in my opinion. Counterpoint, I watched my boss nearly throw someone out because they were not wearing a mask, so that was cool. That's very good, and I know you work at Walmart, Cap, so that's amazing. So, like, I know at Walmart where I think Walmart where I live, they actually have a person there now, like watching the entrance to make sure people have masks. I've never seen him tell anybody to put on a mask, but I also haven't seen anybody walk past him without a mask on. Lachesis has the same VA in Heroes. Well, then she did a lot better in her post. Like, not better, but, like, it was... I noticed it was a little better. Because I feel like her voice actress, from what I remember, it sounded so deep compared to what her artwork looked like. But anyways, back to the mask thing. Yeah, no, but I have seen people just take them off as soon as they pass by the guy, so... It baffles me that people aren't wearing masks in other countries. Yeah, it doesn't baffle me. It pisses me off. Here, because like, even if it is like a, I don't know. It's so simple. Like that's like going to your job and then them handing, like, the people where I live. The reason like they're like, oh, we're anti-mask because it's like restricting my freedom or whatever. I wish I could say to them, when you go to a job and they give you a uniform, do you say no? No, you don't. So shut up. Like, cause like when they typically, the same people who are anti-mask happen to be like pro-work, which is very fine, but it's like they happen to be like pro-work in every instance. So they're like, they're very on the train of like, you should always be working, like never get a handout from the government, etc., etc. So it's like, okay, if you're so pro-work, then imagine wearing a mask is like doing your work for society, right? Like, just stop being stupid about it and wear a freaking mask. I got on a tangent last time I think I streamed, or the time before that, and I was so mad. I was so mad at this one guy. But I typically don't... Now, I will get people who will come into the store and they'll put on a mask and be like, oh, you know, I only wear a mask for this place. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm supposed to, like, thank them or something. And I also had a guy come in who weren't wearing a mask, or he was wearing a mask, and he was like, so when are you gonna talk to your boss about taking all this crap off? And I was like, what? And he goes, the mask. And I was like, well, when everybody gets a vaccine, I will. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, because my boss cares about people, and he cares about us, so shut up. And he goes, yeah, well, and he like, this person had COVID. He was like, yeah, at my work they made us all get tests, and I didn't even feel it until I got my test. Like, apparently I was positive, and I didn't even feel it until then. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Have you ever heard, like, even if it was, like, they're not giving out, like, he was like, yeah, I think they're giving it to people. I was like, yeah, the virus, they're giving it to people, for what reason? Like, I was like, have you ever heard of a placebo? So you know now, like, beforehand you didn't know you had it, so it's not affecting you, but now you know you have it, so it's affecting you a lot worse. Like, I don't, like, yeah, of course it's not going to affect you as much as it's going to affect somebody who is, like, 80, because you're a 30-year-old strong dude. Like, that's how it works. The part no one wants to talk about is that this is the new normal. Yeah, no, that's scary. Is that masks are like a normal thing. It's like, what's funny is like when at work we're able to like watch like TV and like put shows on and stuff like that. So a lot of times we'll put movies, and when I look up at the screen, sometimes I'll look at it and I'm like, why isn't that person wearing a mask? Even though the movie was made way before COVID, it's insane. It's just interesting, I think. But yeah, okay, so I think that's gonna be the rest of the stream. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Like, I'm always so bad at like exiting stuff like this. That's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.